When you look at this visual, you might find it something which gives you the good insight, which means it is telling you the sales by product line, in what product line how much the sales was done, and in which city how much the quantity of the products were sold. But this does not give you a good start of the story, because when you start the story, nobody wants to directly reach into the middle of this story, right? So this visual is something which tells you the next step of the start. But imagine if you just add this part to your visual, then it gives a good start. How does it works? So it works like over here you present that the total sales was this, and then it ignites the curiosity in the audience that this total sales was done across what sort of product lines, how, what is the breakup of it. So then it makes more sense and it becomes very interesting to look at this visual or this visual. So you see how important the role of this information is. Now the question comes, how to create this kind of boxes. So that's what we are going to learn in this video today. These boxes are nothing but called cards. So Power BI provides you two type of cards. If you have Power BI downloaded after June, so then you can get two types of card. But if you have the older version, you will get only this. So if you want, you can go ahead and download it again, or you can upgrade it. Anyway, I'm going to start with the basic one. So this is the basic one, how to put the value inside this. So like you saw, I just clicked on this, and what exactly I want to display into it, the total sales. So I just need to take it from here and put it over here. Now here is what I got. So this is nothing but the total sales. Now let's make the changes. Sum of total does not make much sense, so I would say I can rename it sales, total sales. Let's just say total sales. That is it. Now let's do some bit of formatting and understand it. So for the formatting, you need to go in this tab, and over here you get two options, call out values and category label. Let's have a look at category label. When you make it bold, you see this text which is written at the below, that gets changed, right? So this is called category label. Now I'm going to increase the font size of that category label so that it could look more, you know, it could be clear to the audience, as simple as that. Now I would like to change the font color of it as well. So this is the color which I'm going to make it. You may not like it, but you can choose the one which you like. Now the number which you see, that is called call out value. That I'm going to make little bigger, bold, and in a different color, which I would like to put this. Now the next thing which I am interested in changing is the background color. So how do I do that? So I just need to go in general, in effects. Here I got the background option, and from here I'm going to choose this color. Now the next thing which I would like to add is visual border, and this is done. My call out box is ready. I'm not sure if you find it interesting or not, whether it is looking very attractive to you or not, but you saw how to change the visual formatting, right? So you can go ahead and do that whatever the way you want to see it. Now the next one which I need to add is for quantity. So what I'll do is I'll just copy paste it, right? So, and after doing the copy paste, all that I need to do is go in this tab, and from here, instead of total sales, what I'm going to use is the quantity. So here is what I got, and I'm going to do the same thing, just rename it total quantity sold. That is it. Now you see both of my cards are ready. So this was the basic version of the card which is available in the older version of Power BI. Now let's have a look in the new version of Power BI. That is very interesting, right? So all that I need to do is just click on this, which is called card new, and from here I can go in data point. Now what you observe was, if I had to show two values, I had to create two separate boxes, right? Now over here, that's not a problem. What you can do is just click all those things which you want to show it over here. And let's say I want to show total and quantity, and I also want to show the total gross income. right? The three things I want to show. Now I also want to show the total, sum total of unit price, though that may not make much sense, but that's what I want to do for the illustration purpose. Okay, now you see in the same visual I got four boxes created. I don't need to work on each of them separately and format them, right? So what I need to do is I can apply the formatting all together. So first of all, which I want to do is I want to change the name. So I'll quickly do that. This I'm going to say total sales, total, oops, please bear with me, total sales. Let me just say a total sales. All right, and here I will say total quantity sold, total quantity sold, bear with the spelling error, sold. All right, similarly you can make the changes in other titles also. Just in the interest of time, I don't want to do all those things. Now the next thing which I want to do is I want to change the formatting of all of them. So what I need to do is just go in, shape, and from here I can change the shape as well. So it gives me the option of rounded rectangle. Now when you do this, this is what you got. This also gives you the option snipped tab for both, right? Other than this, the best part which I like is I have the option to do the customize the shape, right? So for that I need to just choose this snipped the both, or maybe I can choose this as well, and just from here I need to say customize the style. And when I do so, from top left corner what I can do is I can just make the little bit of adjustment, something like this. You see, now this is changing. Now the same thing I would do for bottom right corner, and you see this is giving it a look of some leaf, or so, right? So it is making it look more interesting. So this is how I would just change the shape. Now the next thing which I need to do is I will go and adjust the call out. But in the call out, what I want to do is I want to show the quantity as total number. So here if you see, the problem statement is till now we were applying the same style to all of the boxes. Now I need to apply the I need to change the style for one box only, right? So which is this unit. How can I do that? So for that again I need to select this visual, go in this visual tab, and of course from here what I need to do is go in call out, and in the call out I need to choose this series. If you want to make changes in any specific box, all the boxes are showing over here, choose that. So the one which I want to change is total quantity sold, and into that I am just willing to do bold, not this one but this value, label value, right? And label value I want to make it bold. All right, so first of all, what exactly that I wanted to change in the very beginning, the unit, right? It is just showing 6k, which I don't like, right? So in display unit I am just going to make it none. Now this is going to give me the whole number, which is exactly how it was looking. Now the next thing, I want to make everything in center alignment. So again I need to come back over here and choose all, and from here I can go and do the center alignment. Now everything is in center alignment, you see. Now I need to change the background color of this box only, this one, sum of gross, right? So again what I'll do is I'll come over here in this series, sum of gross income I choose, and then I need to go in cards, and let's see, here is what I got, fill, and in the fill I'm going to choose this one. Oops, it applied on all. This is not good. I need to choose a series, but let me just see what is it that I have chosen. Sum of gross income, I chose that, but why is it applying on all of that? Because I made a stupid mistake, and that mistake was I chose this thing in the call out. So in call out I'm going to make it back to the all, and that thing I need to choose in cards. From here I need to choose sum of gross income, let's say, and into this I want to change the background color to this one, right? Now you see this is how it is looking. You can change that, right? Now I want to make the adjustment of this text as well. So that text, what is it exactly called? That's the question, right? So let's just figure it out. In the call out, that text is called the labels, and the label I'm just going to make bold, and you see it is changing for all because I want it right? If you want to do it for specific one, again you need to come back over here and choose a series, right? But I want to keep it for all, right? And the font color which I want to use is, for that particular part, I want to use white color. So now you see how is it looking. So this is how you can create the callouts, or let's say cards, in your visual, and you can utilize them most effectively. Now there is one last tips which I want to share with you. Is currently you see it all in a sequence. It is arranged as a on a horizontal bar. If you want to make the adjustment, and if you want to look at vertical, that you can also do, come in layout, and from here you can choose vertical. So now you see this is how it is going to look like, and you just need to make some adjustment over here, something like this, and you're gonna get it look great, right? If you want to show it as a grid, that you can also do. Just choose the grid, and from here you need to specify number of rows and columns, you see. And here is what you got. Now you just make some bit of adjustment into it. That's adjustment is something you would require to make everywhere, so you see, now you got this thing. So this is how you can create the cards in your visual and make it look more interesting. I just hope that it was easy for you to understand. Just in case if you get any question, put that into the comment section. I'll be more than happy to explain it. Thanks once again. Wish you good luck.